Me slamming my desk really hard as I swap scenes is probably the worst way to start a stream. I love it. Hello and welcome back to Elden Ring Convergence, the mod that gives us way too crazy spells and the Necromancer that I'm apparently not very good at playing. Hello! Hello, Linny, welcome! We were not just on a Discord call. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. It is hard to pry myself away from a Discord call with friendly people. I just want to hang out and have fun, but also I want to stream because I feel bad when I don't stream. It's like, how do I do everything at once? I need like the ability to like split myself into multiple people so I can do everything at the same time. Okay, let me move my microphone a little closer. Hey, welcome Demon God Jeff. Convergence mod? Yeah, we're playing a bit of Convergence mod. I want to go through the different like spellcasting classes because I find the spellcasting in this quite fun. And I told myself last time I was going to beat up this dragon just to get the runes, because hopefully it still gives a bunch of runes. So we'll see how that goes. Can I get like some spells that might speed this up? Because I have bleed on the scythe. So I have bleed covered. I think Deathblight makes it so status conditions are more common. So I should get bleed more often, but I would like to maybe also slap some frostbite on there. So if I grab like Death Rancor, Necromancer, you'll have to be that in RPGs. Not enough RPGs have like Necromancer classes. I feel like I want more Necromancers in games, especially the kind that can like summon way too many skeletons. I love the idea of having a skeleton army. I just want to have like so many weak skeletons that just crumble at being sneezed at, and I just want to have so many that it still is a problem for the enemy. Am I hitting? I'm not sure if I'm hitting. That is hitting. I feel like the spell isn't hitting. How about this? Now, when in doubt, use a scythe. All for Necromancers, Dark Mages, and Hexers. What kind of like dark sorcery is your favorite type? Because I'm like, because I'm Necromancers, I very much like the summoning kind, where I just summon an army of something. That's my favorite kind. But stacking debuffs is also really fun. Like just making the enemy have so many debuffs that they just can't exist anymore. I'm not sure if I did that in my modded playthrough. Well, I wouldn't really call it a playthrough, but I streamed a little bit of Oblivion, Elder Scrolls 4. And I think I had some mods, and one of them allows me to be more creative with custom spells. And I think I made a custom spell that just like damages different enemy attributes permanently by a small amount. And it was a really tough enemy I was trying to fight, so I would just like continuously reduce their attributes until they couldn't walk. They couldn't swing their weapon, they couldn't heal themselves, and they were just stuck there, and then I could just like slowly wear them down over time. When your cat is laying on your arm and is going numb, that sounds like a nice problem to have, to be honest. Oh, I didn't get Foul Feet for this. I should really have gotten Foul Feet. Samarak X, thank you for the follow. Probably said that wrong, but do feel free to correct me. I feel like that's like an integral part of streaming, is saying everyone's names wrong. How much bleed do I have on this? Only 55, okay. This is gonna take a while then. Excellent way to start the stream is by whacking a giant dragon with a scythe for a few minutes. At least I have a bleed weapon. Imagine doing this with not a bleed weapon. You can also use, what's it called? What are the Godskin spells called? They're not just called Dark Flame in this. Are they? I don't even remember now. And now that I've learned that the powers of Malekith and Destined Death originates from the Gleamite Queen, which was the leader of the Godskins, or the ones that the Godskins at least look up to, I'm very interested in doing a what is it called? Godskin Celebrant character in this game. If you can't say someone's name at all, you just give them a nickname. But then I have to be creative and come up with nicknames. Alexandra Botes, thank you for the follow. Ooh, game lag? Watch the game crash on me. That would be wonderful. If the game crashes on me and I open the game and the dragon is full health, we're just doing something else. I'm not beating up this dragon twice. That is just simply not happening. I refuse. Like, the original goal of being here is that we're going through the Celia Crystal Cave. Because I need to get the Somber Smithing Stone bell bearing. Will Godskin Simp also get the goth filter over the model? I'm not sure what we should do for the Godskin one. If anything at all. If I did like a Frenzied Flame one, I was considering if I could like manage to put yellow flames on my eyes somehow. But for Godskin, maybe I should just cover myself in creepy faces. I just like get some face textures that I just like layer over my clothes. That would be awful. But that's kind of how the Godskins look, because they got like those faces on their clothes. Just swap my clothes textures for random face textures. I could even just use my own face texture and just put it on my clothes. That would be so uncanny and creepy. Alright, down he goes. Give me my runes. Watch them have nerfed the amount of runes you get from this in the mod. I don't think they have. 60k? And it's a plus a bit more from the other dragons, right? Yeah. I think that's the same. I usually use the Foulfoots. I usually get around like 120, 150. Maybe it's a little bit less. Godskin and Necrobaby are the goths of the family. So I was trying to raise my mind a bit. I have 100 FP now though, so maybe I'm fine with it. Let's just get this. Now, can't go wrong with more damage. As long as you have damage, all you have to do is not get hit, and then everything works out. Proceeds to get hit every single time, and then dies. Yeah, I would have got more with Foulfoot. Yeah, I really should have. Honestly, I just didn't want to go somewhere else to get them. I don't remember who sells the Foul Feet, because there's a guy who sells Foul Feet in this. Why am I pure black and white? Because I'm vibing with, like, the Necromancer aesthetic. So I'm going goth/emo mode. I got a matchy my character. And my character is also kind of pale, with dark robes and matchy. I'm so ready to get hit by the boulder. That happened when I played the sorcerer, because I forgot about the boulders in this place. And when I'm going backwards, I don't really see them coming for me. Oh, it still got me. Got the horse. It doesn't count. Does Patch not sell them in this mod? He probably sells the usual 3. I'm not sure if he sells more. I know there is a merchant that just sells Foul Feet. Like an infinite amount that you can use to craft. And then I just have to pick up the fireflies. but I don't remember which one. Whoa. Who shot me? I could try to find out. It's like, I've been to this guy. That's the herbalist. I think it's a merchant in either Limgrave or early Liurnia. Have I been to the merchant here? Because it could be this merchant. What other merchants do we have? One up here? It's like a really early nomadic merchant. Yeah, Patches sells the recipe book in the vanilla game, but in this mod, we just have all recipes. So we don't need the recipe book. A lot of crafting has been made simpler in this. Probably because when you're gonna play through 27 different characters, farming all the cooking books over and over again gets a bit old. I think they made this mod pack be like very friendly on replayability, because a huge part of this mod pack is to make a bunch of different characters. Ooh, please jump. Okay, thank you. Golden seed. Yeah, you'll see very clearly how some things have changed when we get to some different areas. Like outside of Celia is going to be very different. Haven't gotten the Weeping Peninsula Sacred Tears yet. Weeping Peninsula Sacred... Oh, hello! You're not normally here. Yeah, you can see that there's a bit more buildings out here than there usually is. It's kind of hard to see from this angle. I mean, we're going out there in a bit because I'm trying to get to the mine. But as you can see, there's a bit more town on the outside than there usually is. Did I open the exits? Okay, that did open the exit, yeah. This is actually blocked off in this mod. Will I be doing melee classes? I don't currently plan to do melee classes unless there is a demand for it. Because I don't think melee classes are that different. I mean, there are some new weapons with some cool weapon arts. So if anyone has like any cool inside info that have played the mod, if there's any cool stuff you can do with melee classes, then do feel free to let me know. There's a bit of a war going on between the different factions in this. Then you have me, who's not siding with anyone. Oh, you are tanky. Do I still have my good old Cursed Binding? My good friend. Ooh. Oh, that was that guy, okay. Oh, you have this spell already. Okay, I have some Death Rancors. And maybe, do I have... I think I got rid of Tibia summons. Get out of here. Dex characters are pretty cool. The crit guys are unique too. Oh yeah, I was kind of curious about the... Because when I read the summary of the classes, it mentions how there's like an offensive and a defensive version of most melee classes. And one is like the thief or the rogue or something. It's like defensive dex. And I'm curious in what sense it's defensive, because is it defensive in the sense that it's like sneaking around? Okay, am I fighting another... Yep. Is there like a visual difference between Alabaster Lords and Onyx Lords? Because I don't know the difference other than the fact that they apparently have different spells. They're T-posing. Quick before they notice me. Sneaking around and parries and high crit damage. It could be a good excuse to just practice parries, to be honest. Because I did enjoy parrying in the base game. Maybe I can actually just like kill Malenia with parries only for once. So I feel like parrying Malenia in the base game isn't worth it unless... Like, maybe it's worth it if you do like a certain setup for crit damage. But with most weapons, I feel like instead of parrying her, I could just whack her for more damage. Bro, I could never. I can only parry Malenia simply because I spent way too much time fighting Malenia. I think that's the case for like parrying most enemies. You just gotta spend too much time with them. Alabaster Lords have lighter skin, and the Onyx Lords have darker and golden curved swords. Okay, so they have the golden curved sword, because the Alabaster ones have like the blue swords. Because I remember getting that sword drop when I go through the yellow annex tunnel, whatever the mine is called, that's in the snow area. I swear, every time I fight an Alabaster Lord, I swear I get their sword. The drop rate must be either like guaranteed or like super high chance. Because I feel like I go through a game and I end up with like 3 Alabaster Swords or something. It has a blue rounded tip. I've never noticed that. I gotta look at the sword next time now. That sounds weird. Okay, summon my friend. I said summon my friend. He doesn't feel like showing up today. Okay. Sounds about right. Oh, you are tanky. Yeah, if you're not familiar with this mod, sometimes you'll see like weird thorns sprout from my enemies. They've essentially made Deathblight work against normal enemies in this mod pack, but it doesn't do the same thing. It's not a one-shot. I don't remember exactly what it does. I think it's a debuff that makes the enemy more vulnerable to status effects. Are scythe animations faster? I couldn't tell you because I haven't used scythes in Elden Ring, but they feel faster than in Dark Souls 3 at least. Then again, didn't they speed up scythes when they released the DLC? Didn't it say something about that? That scythes have been sped up when they released Shadow of the Erdtree? I swear there was something about scythes in the patch notes for Shadow of the Erdtree. What's my crit rate with this? 120. Scythe's got a speed buff in 112, but you can't tell if it's faster than that. Alright, that's fair. Yeah, I have no idea because I haven't used scythes in the base game. I want to, but I feel like there's not that many scythes in the game. So I'd pretty much just use them for, like, fashion. If I were to use a scythe, I feel like. Because I wanted to use a scythe for, like, Necromancer, Death Sorcery, Ghost Flame character in the base game. The problem is there's not a lot of spells in that category in the base game. And some of them don't feel that great to use. I don't like Tibia summons at all in the base game. I want to like it because it's a cool idea, but it's so slow and so inconsistent, it feels awful. I like the Grave Scythe. I like the model for the Grave Scythe. That's the one I would use if I were to use a scythe. Ooh, I fell the wrong place. It's maybe fine. Ooh, okay. I slipped off the edge. I was gonna like adjust where I was gonna fall, but I got stuck on the edge and I just slipped off. Is there an imp in here? Okay, we're near the end, and I can't go through here. Fantastic. So, is there not a stake? Do I actually have to beat the boss first try? Because I am not confident in my ability to beat this boss. I've always been bad at fighting falling star beasts. Unless they've changed the boss here, which I don't think they have. I could even peek through. I think I see the falling star beast in there. Alright. Hopefully my summon friend will save me. Ross's summons is an L2 version of Tibia's summons, is pretty decent. I did try that briefly on a single scope character. I wasn't a big fan of that one either, to be honest. Alright. Rally the Legion. Hopefully that hits from here. And then we're gonna put some curses on you. Let's see if Rancor Call is any good. I am literally stuck in the wall. I can't see anything. Of course that hits me. I tried to roll, but I didn't manage to. Could my summon do summon things? I need like an effect that makes my summon draw aggro more. That's what I need. Alright, feel free to finish him off for me. I gotta get some better Spirit Ashes. Did I make Ancient Death Rancor do Deathblight? I don't think so, no. I believe Ancient Death Rancor only does Frostbite, but I do Deathblight with these curses. I have Lingering Blight and Curse of Putrefaction. I think one of those do Deathblights. Oh, so we're struggling against Falling Star Beast all of a sudden, are we? I always struggle against Falling Star Beast. What are you talking about? It's just that my version of struggling isn't your version of struggling, so I don't die to him 50 times, but I'm still struggling, you know? Alright, did I get the Smithing Stone? Yeah, I did. I struggle to keep them alive long enough to enjoy the character-decided music. I don't want to keep a Falling Star Beast long enough to enjoy their decide, to be honest. Whenever I fight a Falling Star Beast, I just fail dodging everything. It's like everything hits me. I got slapped. I got slapped twice. I got slapped 3 times. Try countering them with the Flying Star Beast. That sounds horrifying. That should have been a thing in the DLC. Imagine fighting a Falling Star Beast. I should have done that for the one that gives you the new spell. You fight that one and suddenly just like half HP it grows wings and starts flying around. That would be the worst. Alright, this gives me a shortcut, doesn't it? There we go, shortcut activated. Does anyone have like any ashes of fucking summons? Like summon ashes I should get? Because I don't like this one. This one sucks. So if anyone wants me to try like any specific ashes, I'm open to suggestions. Speaking of wings, did you know the golden hippos were supposed to have a pair of wings? No, I did not know that. I mean, I guess they already get crucible porcupine spikes. They could get crucible wings as well. That would be awful. I recently rushed into the DLC on a character and I fought the hippo at the entrance of the Shadow Keep, whatever it's called. And fighting that thing with low HP is awful. Mesmer Soldier Ashes? Where do I find those? I mean, that might not be the same place in this, but we're gonna assume they're in the same place. Am I going through a place I've been through? No, because there's enemies here. Where am I going? Since there is a Tibia Mariner that summons one of those like Royal Revenants, I should be allowed to summon a Royal Revenant. It's only fair. I mean, if I can make the mod creator add one summon to this mod, just for the memes, I would ask for 5 basilisks. That would be my summon of choice. 5 basilisks. Then I can take revenge on the world. Specifically the Dancing Lion boss fights. That summons 5 basilisks. I don't like that one. That one upsets me. Fort of Reprimand. You can also do Mausoleum Soldiers. They're in deeper depths. I can see which one is easiest to get to. Fort of Reprimand. Fort of Reprimand. Is that the one, like, on the east side of the Rolana Castle that you can, like, leap into, or is it a different fort? I have no healing. Oh yeah, I don't need healing. Who needs healing when you can sacrifice your summons for healing? And he didn't even get sacrificed, because sometimes this guy... No, he did get sacrificed, okay. I think there's like a bug with this spell, where it essentially works by trying to kill your summon, but because my summon has like the teleport thing, he's invulnerable to getting killed when he's teleporting, so sometimes he just dodges the sacrifice. It's the one full of Omen Killers. Okay, yeah. I know which one you mean then. Now, why is that fort full of Omen Killers? Well, have you seen any omens there? No? You're welcome. I don't even know how this cave somehow leads me into a catacomb. Is this just like completely custom carved out of the world? Probably. Reston Coffin. This takes me to the natural Born of the Void guy. I don't think I'm ready to fight him. Then again, I've been wrong before about not being ready to fight things. Because they have rebalanced a lot of things. But I think there is a Site of Grace here now, so I'll just grab the Site of Grace and then we'll go look for smashes. Are horns sent omens? That's a reason for him to be there. That's actually a good answer, yeah, that would make sense. I guess they're kind of like related because they've got all the horns all over them, so yeah. Right, anything I want to make with this warding remnants? Defense when HP is at maximum. Health regen. This one is really nice to have. HP, FP, and stamina recovery upon defeating enemies. It's really good for just keeping yourself going. Immunity to death. I want to get this one, but I'll hold on to it in case I need the resistance to something. I think the Horn Scent is just what the Land of Shadows people call omens. I mean, that works for me. Alright, so if I want to get to... Apparently I haven't gotten the Site of Grace there. I've gotten the Site of Grace here. I'll see if we have a teleport in the DLC that's close to... Why is my mouth not moving? Ah, there we go. Weird. Bad mouth tracking, I guess, right now. Maybe my mouth fell off. Mausoleum Soldiers would kind of make sense for this character, because mausoleums are kind of tied to concept of death, at least in this mod. Probably is in the base game as well. In which case that would be Underworld. Yeah, I can get to Deep-Root Depths. Alternatively, Realm of Shadow, I can get to... I don't want to do the Minor Erdtree Cave, because the boss there is really annoying and there's narrow space, and this character does not excel at fighting in narrow spaces, I feel like. Graveside Plains, Cerulean Coast, Shadowview, Shaman Village. If I can get Shaman Village, I can actually get another Warding Remnants, which would be nice to have. But, Yeah, none of these are like very close to the castle. Other than the minor archery. The minor archery would be the closest thing. Maybe it's moving, but we can't see because of the goth filter. Ah, it's like a different shade of gray. I can see without the filter as well, though, because I can see both on my screen. Okay, let's try deeper depths and see what the boss is here. Also, I'm really warm today. I don't like it. I think it's just that I have warm clothes, to be honest. Okay, boss fight? What am I fighting? First binding. Rally the Legion. Who's the boss here? Oh, it's one of you guys, okay. Oh, the trick is to not see what's going on. Oh, I can see what's going on, that's a problem. He's beating my ass, that's what's going on. 2 hits! That's all it takes. I need some Sacred Flasks, I think, to boost my healing amount. Divine Bird Ornis and Blacksmith Golem tail you. Oh yeah, because the Blacksmith Golem is... Yeah, I've been wondering about that one. Because that's one of those guys where you have to like hit them in the back, right? Is that one really tanky if you use it as a summon? Did I have a bunch of runes I forgot to use? I feel like I had a bunch of runes I forgot to use. Now I gotta make sure I get them back. Oh, don't kill me before I even get to debuff you. Come on. Okay, he's gonna try to grab me. That's when I heal myself. Okay, maybe I can just stay far enough away to actually be somewhat safe. Oh, I didn't mean to sacrifice him. I cast the wrong spell. A big mistake. Can I jump in time? No, I cannot jump in time. Let me heal. Let me heal. I'm gonna heal twice just to be on the safe side. At least there's some space to move it in this area. Oh, don't grab me. He's not even trying to grab me, but I don't even think my spell is going far enough in a lot of these cases. I might be a little bit too far back. Do I want to stab you? Oh, I'm too slow anyways. Did you kill my summon? Gonna try to grab me. Ow. How much healing do I have left? I probably need 2. Yeah. Okay, now I have no healing left. Thanks for answering that question. It's taking like no damage either. I can't say I'm making good progress on this guy. I know what I should do. If I have time. Nah, he just died right before it went off. Ugh. I'm thinking if I can sacrifice my summon, I heal back to full health. And then I just summon him again. Oh, he even staggered from it? And my summon didn't die because he dodged the sacrifice. That's hilarious. It feels like a bit of a glitch exploit though. He's supposed to be killed by that. I don't have enough for the sacrifice. Don't kill. No, it's so close to. I need an FP to sacrifice the guy again. That's a good reason to level up FP actually, because if I sacrifice, I go back to full FP, but I need to have enough FP to actually cast the sacrifice. Although I'm curious if I would be better off casting Tibia summons. Memorize spell. Oh, I have room for more. I can just squeeze in Tibia summons done. I'd like to get my runes before he pops out of the ground, but... Ow, my health bar gone. Reduced to nothingness. Okay, if I sacrifice you now and then just bring it back. Nope. Oh, it's not worth it. Come on, attack him for a bit. Oh, come on. Of course you went there. Don't grab me. Sacrifice? Oh, bad time for you to blow up. I feel like I don't want to be up here. Don't try to grab me. Come on, give me the stagger. Thank you. Ah, that was a bad dodge. Sacrifice! Fast! Summon a new one. Come on, stagger. Thank you. Okay, hopefully you die from this. I wish my summon would do something useful. Oh, please do not one-shot me here. Come on, finish him. Oh my. Whew. Probably the most intense fight I've had with one of those creatures. Where's my, Sight of Grace? Thank you. Alright, Mausoleum Soldiers. Is there another Sight of Grace here? No, that's a Scarab. What do you give me? Ash of War, Golden Land. I wonder if I would get a ton of runes by just going through the place with the ants to get all the Newman runes. Because the ants dropped the Newman runes, I thought the ants were Newman. So when they were talking about like how Newmans were the closest thing to like Marika or something, I was like, wait, is Marika an ant? That looks different. What is that? Am I getting invaded, or can I just not ride a mount here? Guessing I can't ride a mount here. Close Marcus the Thermites. The irony of being a thermite and making the Erd tree. Maybe that's why she wants it. Then again, would she be, if Mariko's a thermite, would she be powerful enough to eat the Erd tree? Ow, okay, you guys are not messing around. I find it funny that enemies just dodge because you're casting a spell. I don't care what kind of spell it is. They're just like, no, you're casting a spell, I'm gonna dodge when you cast it. What do we got back here? I wouldn't mind some somber smithing stones, to be honest. Rune Arc. We got slimes. Actually, they're not slimes. They're not. So I can tell that the layout has changed a bit, and I might not be able to just run through this area as easily as I would normally do. You should make enemies better at dodging slow projectiles. I mean, I'm just glad to have a way to hit them with magic, because the enemies that dodge, that just like perma-dodge whenever you cast a spell, is a bit annoying, because they just read your input and then they dodge. If there was like more ways to handle them dodging, then maybe it would be better. Am I gonna climb something to get where I want to go? Berry Bushy, thank you for the follow. Every enemy should dodge every spell. It's facts. Hey, what's up? We're playing the Convergence mod for Elden Ring. Right now we're playing the Necromancer and trying to get some ashes that will be better for us than the current ashes we have. Hopefully. Wait, I was using the wrong healing item. In fact, my healing item was not a healing item at all. Yoink. Hefty beast bones. Rolling boulder. I need my lamp. Do I not have a lamp? Did I never buy the lamp in this? Oh no. Oh no, I do have one. Thank goodness. It did heal, it just healed the wrong color bar. You know what, you're right. You're so right. It would basically be healing if I was playing the Acclaimed Sorcerer. Came here to introduce myself if you allow me to do so. It depends on what you mean by introducing yourself, because advertisements are not allowed. So if you intend to advertise any kind of product or service, then that's against the rules. Should do a lampless challenge run? Oof. I feel like for the most part that wouldn't matter, but then there would be a couple of areas where it's very annoying. How do I get anywhere? I'm so lost in this place. I feel like I should be able to climb, but normally I climb in this place using torrents. So I can just double jump and stuff. Can I get on top of this? This branch right here? Is this climbable? What if I do some hardcore parkour? That wasn't very hardcore nor parkour. Nope. 2 tries, that's all I give it. That's all it deserves. Ow, don't bonk me, I need to bonk you. I'm the one who bonks. I'm gonna try my weapon art on you. If you allow it. Whoa. I wouldn't have to beat up the giant iron ball, right? That makes no sense. We played Roblox with a streamer yesterday, and every time you tried to mention their channel, your message would get banned because they thought you were promoting. No promoting means no promoting. Can't even promote the channel owner. Okay, don't stab me. This streamer is broke beyond belief. Please be respectful of this by not trying to sell them anything. I still love that command. Yeah, this area must be different from the area I've been in, right? Because there's enemies here. What is that item, though? I better not just be like that summon item that I keep ignoring. I'm just gonna yoink it. No, you're gonna let me yoink it. You're not gonna stop me. Huh? Oh, what is a Derigraph's Opus? Do I even want to know what a Derigraph's Opus... Is there a boss fight? Oh, hello! Guess I'll find out what Derigraph's Opus is a bit later. Hope this guy isn't tough. Of course, my summon is trying to fight the thing outside the mist because he's a little special. Oh, you have ice lightning. Oh, yeah. I'm not liking my odds. What are you flying? Oh man, here I was ready to make a little introduction on my own. Actual best FromSoft dragon boss. I feel like normally they don't fly, and that would make them better. The dragons that don't fly are better than the dragons that do. Changed my mind. Oh, at least I spawn here. Okay, can I check what this thing I picked up was? Before I get schmacked again? It's a lightning weapon. Fist lightning weapon. With frost buildup. Okay, so it's for the Underworld Mage. I do want to play the Underworld Mage eventually. It's because I'm a sucker for lightning things in games. And blue lightning is automatically cooler than yellow lightning. That's just facts. Oh, I'm very concerned about what you do. This doesn't seem quite fair. I would like my summon to help me. Help me. Help me. I don't even have a cursed binding active. Oh, stay away. Stay away. You killed my summon in 2 hits? Oh no, we're doomed. Yeah, this isn't happening. We might have to reconsider getting the mausoleum summons if we have to beat this guy to get past here. Alright, at least we have... Can I teleport from a boss fight room? Is that a thing you can do if you're not in combat with the boss? Something I've never tried before. I mean, technically I can leave the boss fight room probably by just exiting the game, right? I want my runes back, and now we can buy some somber stones. Except the runes are behind him, which is a bit of a problem. Let me grab it. Did I leave? Ha ha ha! Mad skills. Mad skills are running away. The only skills you ever need in these games, to be honest. Because I'm still on upgraded weapons. I could really use some upgraded weapons, and I could also use some health, to be honest, because I don't really have a lot of survivability, I gotta say. Let's see, offer bell bearings, you can have all of them. Wait, no, I need more than this. I like 6 of them.
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your own.
Let's see. That to plus 7. That's not a bad upgrade. But I want to get the other staff. And I keep forgetting what it told me about the staff. It's Prince of Death Staff, Sage's Cave. Sage's Cave, you know what? The Frost Lightning phase of the Dragonkin is unironically peaked, but the only boss that has it has paper thin HP, unfortunately. Oh, is it the one like near the it's like beneath Noxtella, right? Like you go there in like a roundabout way. I have the map, so it's like if this is Noxtella, it's like when you go this way. Is it this one here? Because yeah, that one, like, I always get there so late that I just kill him in like 2 hits. Alright, what was I saying? Sage's Cave. That would be, I think, this one? So let's go get to the Sage's Cave and see if we can get a better spell casting staff. That should up our damage a bit. Not to mention, if I get a better spell casting staff, that one should upgrade with Somber Stones. Which I would prefer, because I don't want to invest a bunch of spitting stones in a staff I'm not going to keep using anyways. Now, if I want to get the next spell collection, I have to beat like a Deathrite Bird on the mountaintops. What is the last collection of spells, though, after the Deathrite Bird? Is Nox, Ancestor in Deep Root Depths. Well, we're kind of doing that. We're kind of in the Deep Root Depths. I guess we're on like the right track to get that one afterwards. Is that the name of the dragon I'm fighting? No. Was that dragon called Nox Ancestor, or was it called something else? How do I get where I want to go? I want to go... Is it down this way? Am I going to be attacked by the dragon? Necromancer weapons look cool, but you hate the Necromancer playstyle. With the current repertoire of spells I have, it feels a bit lacking, but I feel like that's because I'm dependent on my ashes, and my current ash is kind of awful. And I'm curious if they've added any, like, new ashes in this mod, because if they haven't, I would love it if they did. There's so many, like, monsters and enemies in this game I would love to be able to summon that you can't in the base game. Is this the Sage's Cave? This is the Sage's Cave. If I do like a lantern-less challenge run, can I just play a caster and use starlights? I am not just your healer. I want to see someone who has no idea of the concept of like illusory walls play Elden Ring and just see how that goes. With no like hints or tips from anyone whatsoever. Because I want to see if they actually go into one of these caves that just like ends with an illusory wall and they just immediately leave and they're like, oh, well, that was the entire cave, I guess. Because I wouldn't blame them if they did that. I'm just curious if that would happen. Should Necromancer be dependent on their summon since their identity is based around having minions? I mean, to some extent, yeah. But I think they're like trying to do multiple things with the Necromancer class, because if I remember right, one of like the end game, because every class, every spellcaster class has like a legendary buff at the end, and some of them have two. And usually one of them is like you double down on the spellcasting identity, and one is like you transition into more like a melee fighter. So I think if you go for the melee fighter version of this class, you kind of become more like a death knight, leading like your undead army into battle rather than being like a caster on the backside supporting your minions. Are skeletons not immune to deathblight? Not in this. I don't think any enemy is immune to anything in this, which is kind of nice. They're just more resistant to it. Since certain status effects are so like integral to the playstyle of some of these classes, I think they didn't want to make it so that you lose out on an entire part of your class because you're fighting a certain enemy. In the same way that like enemies that have 80% resistances to a damage type have been changed to 50% in this. So like you'll probably never face an enemy that makes it impossible or ridiculously hard to use your playstyle. It'll just be a little tougher than maybe something else. I should just be summoning this guy and then sacrificing him. That's the most effective way to just heal myself between fights. Raptor Talons. Great Smithing Stone. Great Arrow. I wonder if the Raptor Talons are any different. And I still have Quick Step. Would have been cool if they innately had like the Raptor Mist Ash of War. Right, Now, which boss am I supposed to fight to get what I want? I feel like it makes most sense for me to fight the Necromancer. Newman Rune. Which would be good, because I don't really want to fight the... or Raptor Boots. I don't really want to fight the... Night... What is it? Black Knife? I don't remember which cave has which boss, though. I guess we're about to find out. What did I just pick up that I wanted to look at? It was not the pants. Maybe I want to look at the pants, actually. What is this? Deathbed Smalls? Bruh, why do I have this? Huh? Why? Paladin's Faith, FP cost, and Death Sword. Is it the same as this? And why wouldn't I just use the... You know what? I'm not gonna question it. I'm not gonna think about it. I was trying to find a Cursed Binding. I messed up! I was trying to find a Cursed Binding! I always miss that spell. There we go. Cursed Binding. Rally the Legion. Angry Snail. Beat up the snail. Oh, I one-shot it. Awesome. Hello. My damage is good now. Who would have thought? Upgrading your weapon 7 times actually makes a difference. Oh, the snail! Caught me unawares. Deathbed Smalls was an item they cut out. You can still see Fia wearing it in-game. Not sure if that's information I needed, but thank you nonetheless. Friends of Death Staff. That's S+ scaling. That's a nice improvement. It doesn't tell me what my spell adjustment, whatever it's called in this game, is, though. I don't know how much better it is. I just know that it's better. Oh, it comes with Spear Call Ritual. That's kind of cool. Alright, back to the round table. See if I can upgrade it a couple of times.
Well, I took you've no matter to lay out your own.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, that's better than I thought. And if I want to upgrade it to +7, I just have to get the Somber Bell Bearing from the mountaintops. Have I been to the mountaintops yet? Nope. We can go to the mountaintops. We just have to beat the... What's her name? It's like one of those prelates. With the whip. Northlands, it should be Garrison Ruins. And that also puts us close to the Deathbird that we want to fight. If I want more unnecessary information, turtle neck meat had a different description in the network test where it was implied that they were aphrodisiacs. Huh. And that gives you more stamina regen? I could see that. I feel like that would give me more stamina regen. Oh, do not attack me before I'm ready. That would be rude. Oh, that's a lot of damage now. Do that again. Okay, we're finally doing some damage. Big improvements. If I can beat the Black Blade Kindred, I could get myself to Furumazula. Alternatively, I can get to Furumazula if I know where to find a imbued sword key, but I don't know where to find them in this mod. I've tried like the usual locations and they're just not there. You can apparently start with one as you're like, did I upgrade my summons to? No, I haven't upgraded them yet. I should, but I'm trying to figure out which one I want before I upgrade it. Otherwise, I would need to like hunt down the bell bearing so I can buy more gloveworts. Can I get down this way? Through the power of belief, I can. As long as the lobster doesn't mess me up. Are you actually gonna spawn from over here? I didn't hear it spawn. Thought the dragon was gonna spawn. Okay, where's the church? Somewhere around here? Question mark? Further down? Thought this was the cliff that usually has the smithing stone, but it's not. That's that cliff over there, behind the church. Sacred Tear. I don't need those as well, actually. I should get a couple of those. I feel like my... Considering I don't even have a lot of health and my flasks don't heal all my health, it's kind of a good sign that I should be leveling that up. I kind of want to get both of these to 30, though. I'll take a little bit of health. Let's see. Anything I want to make? Do I have... I have an heirloom already, right? Yes, I do. Didn't even pick it up. Check if there's something up here still. Probably just smithing stone, to be honest. Yep, smithing stone. Okay, I feel more confident we can beat the Deathrite Bird than that we can beat the Blackblade Kindred, because I think the Blackblade Kindred is still quite strong in this mod. They might have even buffed it a bit. They moved it to like an arena behind the Bestial Sanctum. Okay, let's see. Offer bell bearing. Great, that's up to +7, so I only need one. Because my staff was already +6 and the scythe is +7. Alternatively, I could just try to find some colossal somber stones. I believe I can get a couple in the consecrated snowfields.
Well, I took you no man to lay out your own.
Okay, let's see if we can beat the Deathrite Bird. I wonder if the Deathrite Bird is resistant to holy damage now, because Ghost Flame spells have been changed to be holy damage in this. Okay, we'll go from the Erd Tree until... Do we need to teleport anywhere? No, we can just run there. So how does this Spear Call ritual look? Ooh, that's kind of cool, actually. I like it. That should have been a spell in the base game. Like, several of the things that are like weapon arts on the different Deathbird weapons should have been just spells, in my opinion. Speaking of spells, the giant skeletons coming out of the ground should also have been a spell. Not sure if they removed them though. Is there still a Tibia Marine? There is still a Tibia Mariner here. Is it worth trying to beat him up? I just get rid of the snails. They even one-shot the snails. Ow! Oh, you are squishy. Bye-bye. So this is also a Necromancer weapon now, right? Let's see. Health and Steeple. Ruinous Ghost Flame. Can I use it? No, 16 strength. Yeah, it's a holy weapon now. Buy Ghost Flame, look inside, magic damage. Buy update, look inside, holy damage. Yeah, I thought initially they were gonna do fire damage, and that would have been so cool, because that means Ghost Flame would have been innate fire damage with frost buildup, which would allow you to like really go for that version of Frostbite where you instantly like cleanse it to do the buildup over again. To be like, hey mom, I want to do a bleed build. It's fine, we have bleed build at home. Bleed build at home. Frostbite with fire damage. I'm like desperately trying to find the correct spell. Okay, good damage. The thing is, finding time to cast against Deathrite birds can be kind of annoying sometimes, because they can go very aggressive sometimes, and it's annoying. This one is surprisingly not being that aggressive. I've been holding off on casting spells because I expected it to be more aggressive. Hey, Summon, could you go fight him and not just hide over where I am? That'd be awesome. I expect myself to stand in that X. I always do. Go, Summon. Distract him. Oh, he's almost dead? What the f— I'm not even looking at the HP bar. Get him! Beat him up. Ow. Got him. I find always staying under them to be the best strategy. Yeah, I agree. It just feels awkward as a caster. Death Ritual Spear and Shining Rune of Necromancer. Let's get some new goodies. What do we get? What do we get? Make me stronger. Ghost Flame Cannon. Wave of Corruption. Rancor Storm. Soul Steel. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Launch a projectile in an arc towards enemies, causing an explosion of Ghost Flame that burns the surrounding area, dealing holy damage and building Frostbite. Charging increases potency. In the time when there was no Erdtree, Death was burned in Ghost Flame. Deathbirds were the keeper of that fire. Yep. We have a Corruption. Slam your staff into the ground, causing an explosion of Deathblight to slowly spread out the ground in front of you, causing holy damage and building Deathblight to any enemy it touches. Summon a legion of vengeful spirits that chase down foes, dealing damage and building Frostbite. Charging enhances potency. And violently rip an enemy's soul from their body as a projectile that moves towards the caster. The enemy instantly becomes stunned when the soul is absorbed, and the caster becomes drained of all stamina for a few seconds and loses all remaining FP. Does enemy Ghost Flame also do holy damage? I think so. Like, I feel like they've been pretty thorough with small details like that in this mod pack, so I would assume they did change it so that enemy Ghost Flames also does holy damage. I wonder if I get colossal Somber Stones by beating up these lions. So, from experience, I feel like the lions might beat me up. Ooh, I can actually cast these already? It's only 31, okay, not bad, not bad. Which one would you try first? Ghost Flame Cannon? Is it like... Oh, I'm level 43, 43? Damn! I didn't realize I boosted it that far, because I think I'll stop at 45, 45 for a bit. Because I think that's like a... Well, that's a soft cap in the default game. I'm not sure how it works in this one. What am I hearing? How does this Ghost Flame Cannon work? So like... Haima? It's a bit like Haima, yeah. You're not gonna hit down here, are you? Horrible aim. I hope this is good if it hits dead on, but I'm not hitting it. Also, apparently I already had a Cursed Binding on, because... Come on, hit him. That was so lucky. That's the massive putrescent spell from the DLC. Isn't it a little bit different? The DLC one? Ooh, don't smack me in the face. Because doesn't the DLC one like pull fires back to you or something? Like the fires come back to you after you shoot the spell or something? I can't even shoot through an arc. If I shoot really low. Nah, I think it doesn't care about how high I aim, actually. This place gives you PTSD, understandable. I'm not a big fan of this place either, to be honest. I tend to skip these guys. Is that what I need? Great Somber Stone, or do I need something better? Is that good enough? Great Somber Stone? Nope, that sucks. I don't care then. Who needs Great Somber Stones? I already got Great Somber Stones. I need Colossal Somber Stones or something like that. I also need more, Did I remember to go here and grab a Memory Stone? Because I feel like I didn't, but I'm not sure. There's the other putrescent spell that works as a cannon on high and then shoots Ghost Flame through the ground. Yeah, but I thought they both had like a different version of Ghost Flame. Because there's like one that goes outwards and one that goes inwards, I thought. Because the boss uses kind of like two different putrescent things during the fight. One that's just like projectiles and one that's like a huge AoE. So I thought maybe like the cannon one was like the projectile-esque one. I mean, since I'm here, I might as well try to fight the Blackblade Kindred, right? Just to see if it seems doable. Torrent, I swear if you fall off. Okay. Yoink. One more memory stone for my collection. Oh, I haven't been here. Honestly, I'm so lazy. I'd rather run to the church to get a sacred flask and then take the portal to Gorank. I don't want to run across the bridge or on the side where all the freaking poison traps from the... What are they called again? Something militiamen. It's not savage, right? It's like something... Is it savage militiamen? I don't remember now. Yoink. Ooh, sellsword sets. Hello. Ow. Mean. You actually get a pretty good spell from this church. You get like a fundamentalist spell that's just like a health regen buff. That would be good for me to use, except I don't want to mix in other schools because I want to stay true to the path of necromancy. Or would I do like a fundamentalist character? I kind of want to make them like a very stereotypical paladin. See. Oh, was I going? Oh, yeah, I was gonna go through the portal. What does the fog sometimes have a brown color? It's like fog in general, or like fog gates that I go through? I'm not sure. Right now, the sky is very red. Fundamentalist character will be nice guy McGoodman. Guess I'll open the door just to get the sight of grace. I am not confident about beating this Blackblade Kindred. If it was the Twin Blade Axe version, I'd be more confident. Specifically because of the Axe version, because the Axe version of the Blackblades are so bad at fighting. You'll literally just stand in front of them and they just miss their attacks. The halberd sword ones are kind of annoying. Crying out loud. That was such a delayed death too. Like, I started walking on the ground before it killed me. Oh, this game sometimes in its fall damage. It's like, well, you were in the air for quite a long time. And you're not a plane, so I think we're gonna have to fine you. It's like when you play on a Minecraft server and you get kicked for like flying, even though you're just using a boat. Player went too fast. Flying is not enabled on this server. Where did my runes go? Oh, they're on the top. Of course they are. I chose the most annoying way to get back up here. I could have just gone around, but now... Wait, where are my roots? They're all the way back here. Sheesh. That's excessive. I mean, where do I even start climbing down? Is it the same place as usual? Bullets gonna fly in Minecraft? I mean, the game seems to think so. It's weird, because this route isn't usually here, and usually I jump on a different route and then land on a completely different structure. Hopefully it's fine for me to land on this one now. Nope. Speaking of it, did I see the Minecraft movie trailer? I have not. Is it promising? Or is it yet another, like, weird video game movie? Oh, come on! For every Sonic the Hedgehog, we get a Borderlands 4. I like the Sonic the Hedgehog movies, actually. I've seen the first two, and I think they're making a third one. I don't want to see that one, too. Minecraft looks more closer to Borderlands. I've seen clips of the Borderlands one, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. I have some mixed feelings. Then again, I'm the kind of Borderlands player who honestly just wants to skip 90% of the dialogue and story. I just want to shoot some people and get some guns. And then I want to use those guns to shoot more people to get some more guns. Come on, don't slip off this time. Thank you. Like, I feel like my looter shooter doesn't really need that much story other than, hey, there's a vault, and we're gonna get to the vault. And that's what we're doing now. That's good enough for me. That's what the first one was. The first one is basically just like, hey, there's maybe guns in the vault. Or there's maybe loot in the vault we want to get in the vault. But then, you know, it turns out there's not guns in the vault. It's just horrible space aliens. I mean, you get some loot as well, actually. I'm gonna jump like this. If I die again, I'm gonna be so upset. Sonic 3 looks very good. It's the second time Jim Carrey got out of retirement for a Sonic movie. Damn. If I had a nickel for every time Jim Carrey got out of retirement for a Sonic movie. I love that the Sonic movies are as good as they are. Because it seemed like it wasn't gonna be. You know, when they released that, like, initial poster with the very uncanny Sonic. And then they redid the entire thing, and it's like, it's one of the most, like, surprising developments in, like, a video game movie, I feel like, where they just like, you know what, you're right, we heard you, we're gonna redo it, and we're gonna make it good. And they did, and it's amazing. I love it. You don't like looter shooters? I like looter shooters if it's wacky enough. I want it to be like silly chaos. So it's honestly just like, I want to see silly things happen, and if silly things happen, then I feel good. And I need enough things to shoot at to, you know, keep me going. And I want less pause time between shooting things. I just want to shoot things. I tried a little bit of Destiny 2. I didn't get very far into Destiny 2. I played a lot of Borderlands 1, a decent amount of Borderlands 2. But I struggle with keeping up with all the DLCs that they're always doing. And I also played a lot of Warframe. I quite liked Warframe for a long time. Why can I not summon this? Is it because it doesn't realize there's ground here? No, that wouldn't make sense. You just don't like looting randomized loot? Yeah, I like it when the RNG aspect is like a minor part of it. I like it when they tune down the RNG. That's why I kind of liked old Warframe. Because it was very much like, you want a gun, you figure out where you go to get the gun, and you go and get the gun, and you make the gun, you have the gun. You feel good about having the gun, you go have fun with the gun while getting another gun. But in friggin' newer, it's more like there's like periods where you can farm a gun, periods where you can't farm a gun. There's RNG stats on the guns, so you can get like a gun that's incrementally better. I don't like that at all. I don't like the Kuvalich system. I don't like the incremental stats in the what is it called? It's like you have like a spaceship now that you can fly around. Like, the concept is cool. I just don't like the added RNG elements they put into it. I would prefer to reduce the RNG elements rather than increasing them. I think the game has problems spawning an NPC where it usually doesn't have ground. That's what I was thinking at first too. I just thought they would have actually managed to solve that, but I guess not. Well, we're cooked then, because we're gonna have to fight this guy without my buddy. Would be nice if this guy has trouble navigating a place where there's not ground. My health bar is gone. Yeah, this isn't happening. Unless I somehow do like 1 billion damage with one of these death rankers. Oh, actually maybe. That's a good amount of damage. Maybe there's hope. I just don't like this attack. Oh, you do have enough range for that. Okay, I thought I could outspace that. How long until a clickbait channel goes, Necromancer gets huge nerf and new Elden Ring updates? Can't spawn ashes for a boss fight. First time in the game. Okay, I think it's actually doable. I think my squishiness is a huge problem. But we do really good damage. Like, honestly, our damage is kinda nice. Yeah, how good is your spacing on this stuff? That's probably my favorite attack, that one. Ow. That was so bad by me. If we can just keep the mistakes at bay for long enough, we're fine. That's all we need. We just need to not make too many mistakes in a short span of time. Oh. Ooh, that was a bit bad. I rolled way too early. Ow, and a stab. Let me heal. Nah, I didn't get to heal fast enough. I'm actually pleasantly surprised I haven't seen someone make a FromSoftware shared universe theory after the DLC. Is there something in the DLC that makes people think that games are connected? I mean, I've seen similar posts from before the DLC, but that's a bad time to not have FP, because I could have done a full charged attack there. Really? I didn't roll? Ah, that's the worst one they do. Where he like runs up to me and slashes me because it's like fast enough to hit me mid-healing. And it might be fast enough to hit me mid some spells as well. I'm curious if I should swap like some of my physic tiers. Because what do we have right now? We have FP region and intelligence and faith. And I was wondering if like, what do I have here? Boost holy attack, damage negation. Maybe damage negation would be good. We'll try damage negation on holy damage. I was thinking of just getting health region, something that would allow me to like only use one healing flask and let health region take care of the rest, but I'm not sure how reliable that would be. Ow, mean. I also hate that attack. Because it's just, there's so much fliggling going on. Oh, that hit me for once? Oh no. Yep, I deserve that one. I like that my Death Blight procs automatically just from casting the curse on him, and that should make him more vulnerable to Frostbite. Then I proc Frostbite, I do more damage because resistances go down. I wonder how good my melee damage is. I could try to mix in some scythe hits, but I feel like this guy moves around so much that like hitting him with a weapon, especially a scythe, is going to be a bit of a hassle. What are you even aiming at? I don't know what he's doing, but it's working. No, it's not working. I take it back. Always roll early on that. I swear, I'm so bad at that move. It looks like he's about to plunge down and he just like defies gravity for a few seconds. He's like, you know what? Not touching ground is kind of nice. I'm going to stay up here. Like, it's not just in this attempt fighting that guy I'm bad at dodging that move. I've like noticed that several times I've fought this type of enemy. That whenever he goes into the air with the halberd after the charge, I just always think he's going to hit me sooner. Without failure. Even when I think I'm like delaying my roll because I know it's slower, I still roll too early. Oh, not the right spell. My bad. I just wasted. Does it count as defying gravity when he flaps his wings? Yeah, flying is innately defying gravity. Honestly, I prefer this attack over him charging. It's even the first part of it that hit me now. Lenny, you're on thin ice. You're on thin ice. You're on real thin ice right there. Better bring out the exclamation mark broke command. Come on, let me do 2 fully charged ones. Missed me. You're not gonna swap weapon? There we go. I was about to say. Oh, ooh, okay, sure. And I was so ready to try to dodge that correctly for once. And the game is like, nah. We can't let people think you can dodge that move even once. We're just gonna make it not happen the one time you would actually manage to do it. Okay, he gives me another shot. No, I didn't. I didn't even dodge. That's enough, right? No, it's not! Okay, redemption arc! No! No redemption arc! Oh, I can never dodge that attack! At this point, I don't even want to beat him before I can dodge it. I was glad he did it, because it would have been sick if I dodged it for once, but no. Throwing knife? No, I don't even want a throwing knife in that situation. I need to dodge that attack once, or I don't deserve to win. That is my stupid self-imposed rule now. I mean, I'm still gonna kill him if he doesn't do the move, but I need to. Oh, I forgot to do my curses. Honestly, that would have bought me more time. Ow, yep. Don't do the drive-by. Dodge now. I can't move because I'm freaking. Where's my adaptability stats? I need my adaptability from Souls 2 so I can drink my potions faster. I'll try the same opener where I open with Death Rancor and then swap to the debuffs. Because it moves so slow, I actually have time to do that. The problem is, I don't have enough mana to cast the second one. I don't even think any of those reached, actually. No, the curse reached. Death Rancor didn't. My bad for not paying attention to my FB bar. Come on, redemption arc. Okay, kind of works. Ow. Don't do it. Don't do it. There we go. Turns out if you don't get hits, it's easier. Who would have thought? It's almost like I've been told that like 20 times by people. 19 of those 20 times was Fox trying to be clever. Do I have to fight the ancient dragon? Do I? Can I just skip him? I might skip him if I can. It's a bit of a hassle to fight that guy. I just want to get my plus 10 weapons, to be honest. Yoink. Oh, he didn't like that. I took his tooth. I took 3 of them, actually. I always think the side of grace is there. It's not. It's here. Come on, sit down fast. No! Get away! I'm trying to sit down. Both of you. Get out of here. All 3 of you. I'm stuck in a pots. All 4 of you. Oi! Get out of here. I'm running out of stamina. That would be good. I would like to heal, but I turned into food. This could have been avoided if I didn't try to steal those teeth. Poor guy lost its teeth, yeah. The amount of times I have nightmares about that, I hate that nightmare. All my teeth just like crumble into this like popcorn like mush. Awful. Oi! Bugger off, would ya? You for real? You want to fight that much? Oh my god, you have friends. Imagine having friends. So cringe. I don't even get to respawn. Oi, the beastmen stole me fucking son and wife. Kinda rude, innit? Alright, I'm gonna do 2 more levels of each of these. And then I'm gonna do health. I keep saying that, but now I'm like at 45, right? Yep. So now I'm gonna do health and not get one-shot by everything. Wink. I can't even wink. I can blink, but I can't wink. I used to be able to wink, and I lost the ability to wink in a horrible traffic accident. It only damaged one of my eye nerves. So in order to fix it, they had to connect one of my eye nerves to the other eye. So now they always blink in unison. It's kind of sad, isn't it? Yoink. Can't wink? No, not anymore. Not since the accidents. I just do this when I wink. It's weird. It's fine. I'll save up for the surgery and we'll fix my winking one day. But first, new computer. It's more important than winking. There we go. Bell bearing. Get me out of here. I don't want to be here anymore. Didn't even want to be here in the first place. The question is, how expensive are those? Because they're probably still quite expensive. It used to be a winker like you. I took a brain damage to the eye. Let's see, they're 5k each. Okay. Do I have anything I can sell? Some of these. So I want 4 of these. Normally you can't sell things to that statue, can you? I swear you can't sell things to that. Would be really nice if you normally could, but I swear you have to go to the friggin' blacksmith to sell things.
Well, I took you for no matter. Lay out your arm.
Lay out your arms, then. There we go. Now we just need the colossal one. I want to swap the spell I have as well, the cannon thing. I have 2 slots. Try Wave of Corruption, and I know Soul Steal is going to become useful eventually. Really useful. It's still not bad, because it stuns the enemy, which allows your summon to whack on it a bit and gives you some time, but you lose all your FP, which is a bit of a problem. Let's see what the boss in the underground was called. Wait, can I even teleport back there? No, it was just a... It was just like a... What is it called? Stick America. Let's see if I can run there briefly, but... You can use it as an instant crit opportunity. As far as I know, the intent of the spell, when I read the spell, is that it says you lose, you become drained of all stamina for a few seconds. That's there to prevent yourself from critting the enemy. If you're playing co-op, then your partner can use it as a crit opportunity. For some reason your ashes can crit things, then I guess that would also work, but I don't think ashes can normally do crit attacks. I know some summon NPCs will do crit attacks, but yeah, they thought of that. They thought of it being like too powerful if you could just use it to spam and crit hit enemies. They made you lose all your stamina when you cast it. So what's this other spell I got? Wave of Corruption. How does this work? Is this good? Okay, it's not a lot of damage. It's okay, but it's not a lot. Okay, we got the Death Blight going. It doesn't stagger them really, so it doesn't really give me an opportunity to go and whack them either. But it's like good from like a distance. It's like a support ability. It's essentially just like a cranked up Fierce Mist, I suppose. What about Rancor Storm? It would help if I, you know, didn't shoot half of them into a wall. I hope there's like a spell as the Fundamentalist that gives you like insane poise. I want insane poise. Okay, how about trying it on this giant iron ball? Is this one of those spells where I can like keep casting it if I have enough FP? Doesn't seem like it. Whoa, 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 chill. Oh, beautiful. Could just put it there and let the damage build up and fight at the same time. Yeah. I wonder if it stacks. What if I put like 6 of those down on top of each other? It probably doesn't stack, but what if it did? I tried one of the first spells for the Fundamentalists, and that's like an a like damage over time ground AoE, and that one stacks. You could just put a ton of those at the same time. It does very little damage though. Death by slightly brushing a ball. Yep. If I said that slightly wrong, that would be very dangerous. Bonk. Bonk. Oi. Oi. Rude. I was gonna bonk him. Okay, how fast does it spell if I just tap it? not sure if this is a direct upgrade to Death Rancor. Oi. How much damage do I do to you now? If I just, you know, buff myself up and we rank restore you. How's the damage? I mean, it's not bad. That's pretty good damage. I just need to not die in one hits. We just need to not die in one hits. So I need to beat up some bosses. I mean, I also need to get, like, I still don't have a 3rd talisman. I'm running around with 3 talismans. Because my 3rd slot is open right now. Got a sneeze coming on. I had a pretty intense sneeze too. Let's see if it says anything on the spell. Where is the spell? Let's see. Summons a legion of vengeful spirits that chase down foes, dealing damage and building frost by charging enhances potency. Compared to summons a horde of vengeful spirits dealing damage, building frost by charging. I feel like a legion is bigger than a horde, right? You can count them. Try to count the death rank course. 1, 2, 3, like 7-ish, something like that. All right. You do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's more than 7. Yeah, so it's more of them. So if I'm willing to like spend the extra FP, I could just use that as a replacement, I suppose. I'm gonna put that like so, and that gives us room for lifesteal. What do I want as my next rune slot? I mean, if I get one of those, like, just buff my holy damage, that's pretty solid. I could also just replace my scarab to do some more damage, but what I really need is more survivability, to be honest. Is there, like, any obvious survivability we can get? I mean, for this boss specifically, having the lightning damage negation would probably be good. I'm not sure if I should take something just for this boss specifically. I'm surprised the Urge Tree Favor isn't under this category. Because I wouldn't dislike having the Urge Tree Favor. Which means if I have heirloom combat and warding, I need an enchanted remnant. Which we can get. But that's gonna have to wait until next time, because I said this was gonna be a short stream. The goal was 2 hours. Well, 2-hour stream, and we'll keep streaming this probably more next time. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now. So I guess the Necromancer journey still continues, because we still have one more rune to get, and I feel like once we get the final rune, we should use the spell for something, right? We gotta test it out on something. So we should like set ourselves like at least one more major goal after we get the last rune, so that we can go test the spells on something. Like whether it be like a major great rune boss or something else. Could beat a couple ones too, just to try things out. But that is gonna be it for now. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. And even if I don't, have a great day, and I'm gonna peace out. Okay, bye-bye.